Now, currently, we have 13 linebackers on our roster, but signing this one, Zach Thomas, back to this organization, and for him to retire as a Miami Dolphin, that's special. What Zach has been able to accomplish is a great example for every player on this team and every young player that plays this game. Smart, tough, disciplined, competitive, dependable, and most importantly, his passion to play the game. The passion of which he played this game every single play of his career is what made him special. And today, on behalf of Stephen Ross and the entire Dolphin organization, I'm glad to announce that Zach Thomas is once again a Miami Dolphin.
You are and always will be one of the most iconic Miami Dolphins ever to play the game here, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for setting the bar so high for my football team. You can rest assured that every one of those guys, when they walk through the door here, knows exactly who number 54 is. So I want to thank you, and I want to wish you all the luck in the world. Zach Thomas.
Wow. Those were nice words from Tony and Jeff. I'm a little bit nervous right now, more nervous than any game I ever played in. I hadn't even got the opening line out, I'm about to cry. Let me loosen it up a little bit. I want to introduce everybody to a new Dolphin fan, to the Dolphin family. You can bring him over here, Rich. I just have to get a shot of him on this mic. So y'all watch out for Christian Zachary Thomas. He looks like a linebacker. Y'all know why I'm here, and the reason I'm here today to announce the retirement from this great game of football. You know, it's been both, sad. I'm both sad and happy that after 28 years of football, I finally calling it quits. I'm happy because for the Miami Dolphin organization, they got a lot more things on their plate that are bigger than the retirement of Zach Thomas. And for them to go out of their way and have this day for me, I'm very grateful. The things I'm sad about, I'm sad that I'm gonna sad that I'm going to miss my second family. And the people I'm talking about is everybody in this organization. Let me catch myself. You might want to pass me that burp cloth. All right, get a hold of yourself. I'm not going to embarrass you, young man, so. But I'm also going to miss everything about with the preparation for the games, but especially the games on Sunday. But the preparation during the week is what I really miss. That's where I took it to another level and to its extreme. I always believe that you don't win on Sundays, you win during the week. And that's where I felt like I had the advantage. I felt like when most people went home after 5 o'clock, that's when I got the best of everybody. That's where I felt like I got my edge. I lasted 14 years. I'm very grateful. I felt like I was going to play forever, and that wasn't the case, but I tried to play a game and get paid for it and do something you love. Not a lot of people can say they can do that. I did. It wasn't like a job to me. It was like recess. So bear with me, I got a lot of people I want to thank because of the 12 years, especially here with the Dolphins and 14 total years. But I got to start with my family. I'd like to start with my mom and dad. I mean, they gave me every chance, every opportunity to take advantage of my dreams. They taught me great values, and they taught me how to respect people and love what you do. My brother, he was my idol. My sister, she was my best cheerleader. And as for my wife, Maritza, she's been great. She's been understanding for the countless hours that I put in here at work because she knew the love for the game that I had. And I thank you for that. Being successful is empty if you arrive there alone. And I didn't arrive there alone. As for coaches, I think y'all know where I'm going to start. Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy took a chance on a slow, too short guy from a small town in Texas and brought him in here and gave him a chance. Didn't matter if it was 5th round. He took a small risk, but I got to say, I think he's an expert on evaluating talent. But there's a lot of coaches that really grew me, and the best thing was just to listen. Last, and probably the most important, was my high school coach, Max Plunk. He taught me the read that everybody thought was great instincts. I had the same read in high school as I did in my last game in the NFL, and I appreciate everything. I give him all the credit, and I'm very thankful for him. And if it wasn't for meeting him, I wouldn't be up here today. I'm confident for that. To the whole Miami Dolphins organization, starting with Wayne and Marty Huizenga, nothing but first class. And there were so many people behind the scenes that I want to thank. And I think this is probably where I get emotional. Because of this game, because of the nature of the game, it's like a revolving door for coaches and players. But I never had such a bond with all the people behind the scenes in this building that don't really get all the credit, don't get the limelight, but they're here when you come to work, they're here when you leave. To the guys here in this room, the South Florida media, I want to thank you for all the great 14 years of coverage you had of myself. I definitely felt like you were fair, and you showed a lot of respect. I hope I show you the same amount of respect as you shown me over the years. Can't leave out my players. On the ones that taught me how to be a pro, you got Dan Marino, best quarterback on the planet. The memories I used to have when I ever picked him off in practice, and it was only practice, I'd call my parents and tell them, hey, I picked Dan Marino off in practice. And I think they were more excited about that than the interceptions I had in the game. But back to my defensive line, the guys that made my life easy, I can name them all off. You got Larry Chester, you got Tim Bowens, you got Daryl Gardner, you got Keith Traylor, you got Jeff Scanina. Listen, I had so much confidence behind those guys. With those big wide butts covering up all the linemen, I felt like I could make every play, and I really wanted to make every play. I might have got up and did the celebrating. They did all the work. Unselfish. And finally, for the fans, it's been a great ride. We've had our ups and downs, but I really feel like y'all have showed unconditional love for me for the whole time I was here. I'm sorry we couldn't bring you a Super Bowl ring, and now that I'm a fan just like you guys, I know and excited, not just because they let me come here today, retire, but I know they're on the right track, and it's a process, and I like what they're doing. And I feel like they're going to bring us a Super Bowl ring. Even if I'm not involved with a team, I will be a fan, and I'll be celebrating with these guys. I'd like to thank you also for your loyalty over the years to me. Didn't matter if I had a bad game or good, you always had my back. So I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I appreciate you, and go Dolphins.